Our fam has toured numerous condominium developments around Metro Manila, with prices ranging from 17 million pesos all the way up to 167 million. Today, we're going to check out a set of high-rise towers in Taguig that's on schedule for owner occupation later this year. Being able to conveniently take an hour out of our day to visit these construction sites is one benefit of having our own apartment here in BGC.
Another great perk for us having an address here in the Philippines is that we can have things shipped to us. Look at this from YouTube. This is our Creator Award for Live the Philippines. It's our second Creator Award. Our first one is hanging up on a shelf in Denver, Colorado, and since this is our second home base, we've got one here in the Philippines for our Filipino and Filipina followers, and it's all because of you. Woo!
It's beautiful. Can't wait to get the gold one. Eventually, we'll get it at some point, I have no doubt.
Me neither. But thank you so much to every single one of you for giving us your support and giving us your subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, I know you are just starting off on this episode. We promise it's gonna be a good one. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's go catch our lift. Grab, let's go catch our grab. We don't do lift here, we do grab.
Gonna get our grab from inside the lobby where it's air conditioned because it is very, very hot outside right now. See how long it's gonna take to get him here. Your driver has arrived. Okay, all right, let's take a look outside. Guys.
He's here, he just pulled up, but I love how friendly our building is. It is so nice to come in and out of the building and always be greeted. Oops, no, one of the kids first. You go first, and me.
The reason that we're doing another one of these condo episodes is because number one, we did a survey on our community page and an overwhelming percentage of you said, yes, you really enjoy them and you want us to keep doing them. And the other reason is we love real estate. And Aaron used to be a real estate broker in Colorado. We buy and sell houses in the United States like it's going out of style. It's one of the many inspirations for the name Always Be Changing. But anyway, we're really looking forward to meeting back up with Ciryl here in just a second and checking out yet another really cool location and hopefully some very inspiring units.
We're really not that far from BGC. I think that was a 5-minute cab ride. So when we do leave, we don't go far. This is a really pretty office or showroom. And I love, my favorite part about shopping condos are the miniature models. This is the Venice Grand Canal Mall right there, and it's only about a block from where we are right now. And I don't actually know where the units we're gonna see are being built or are built. Where would we be, babe? Like, we're probably right here. And then just one block from the mall. The McKinley Hill area feels like a little mini city. And I don't know much about the businesses that operate around here, but there are a ton of residences. The walkability is fantastic. I mean, you can see it as you drive through. People are just out and about walking. Tons of restaurants, lots of fast food also. Tons of shopping, of course, because there's also a huge mall as well as lots of shops in the surrounding, at the basis of the surrounding buildings. Pharmacy, doctor's offices. So we can already tell the livability here is pretty high up there. Hi, Ciryl.
Yeah. Hello. I'm back again. Hello.
Hi, Ciryl. I love you in pink. You look so pretty.
So hi, Ciryl.
How you doing? Good to see you.
And if you didn't catch our other episode with Ciryl, of course I pronounced it wrong earlier. Ciryl, she showed us a location in Uptown and she was so friendly and fantastic to work with. So when she said she wanted to show us another unit in McKinley Hill, we of course wanted to see her again.
Ciryl is the Senior Sales Director for MegaWorld at the Fort. And today we're gonna specifically check out the Park McKinley West development. This is what it looks like from the outside.
This scale model has 6 buildings, but they're actually only going to complete 4 at this time. So this one, A and B building, they are going to be complete this year, so 2024. And then C building over here will be complete in 2025, and then following that is going to be D building in 2026. So whatever time schedule you're working on, there's something for you each year whenever you're ready to move into something or whatever you want to start at whatever stage of the process. you want to.
So the design was made pre-pandemic, and that's why there were 6 towers. There's been some changes in supply and demand since then, so they decided to nix the last 2 towers, and that's why it's only 4. But what's still really cool about this development, Ciryl says, is that the bottom 2 levels, there's a 2-story mall underneath. So even if you don't want to walk over to the Venice Mall, you're gonna have one right downstairs, which, I don't know, that'd be pretty handy.
Cool, look at that. Right in the middle of the building there, it's called the Sky Garden. And it's kind of like a flex room, so you
right
can
here?
go, yeah. So like you work there, you can read books there, so it's super shaded, and it's like an indoor-outdoor building. I love places and buildings that have gardens and vegetation. Another thing I really like about these buildings and how they're laid out is the shade that they provide. They're putting the swimming pools in the middle of these buildings, so from every direction you've got towering sides of the buildings and then providing so much shade. So it's perfect for this time of year in Manila. It's pretty hot outside.
Enough chit chat. I want to see some models.
Of course he wants to see the models, but not the ones that get their picture taken. They have 2 model homes here, one bedroom and the other is a 2-bedroom, and we're gonna start with the 1-bedroom. Right away you walk in, there's a galley kitchen. There's also a space for a laundry machine. It looks like you could have a machine that does both washing and drying. Very efficient when it comes to space. And a galley kitchen. And if you don't know what a galley kitchen is, it's basically like a kitchen that's just in a line against the wall.
I think galley kitchens are more standard here. It's a term that we usually use in the US because as a general rule, everything's gonna be open concept these days. So it's just one huge room or living area. And so we have to specify galley kitchen, meaning it's kind of off on its own in a separate room, usually a small, narrow area.
Is that real pasta and oats in the jars?
Yeah.
I don't recommend eating them, they're probably a little stale. So you get some upper cabinets and lower cabinets, and a little stove, a sink, and the refrigerator to the side. But Ciryl, how much of this is standard versus upgraded?
So actually, this all cabinets are all included. Same with the kitchen sink, and then the cooktop, the induction cooktop. So, but the fridge is not included. The washing machine, it's not included.
No fridge or washing machine is included at all. You'd have to buy your own refrigerator?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. Behind us on this wall from the kitchen this is a smart home controller, so you can control the lights and some other functions there. Oh, the AC. And then this, I really love this, especially somebody might be living here alone. This is a security system monitor. So you can communicate with the front desk downstairs and you can see their face and you can see the face of any guests that might be coming up to your unit and they can't see yours. It's a one-way camera. So I think that sounds pretty good on the safety level to me. And right next to that, just total opposite from the kitchen, the refrigerator, is the 1 bathroom for the unit. And it is a full bathroom with a sink, a toilet, and a shower. It is 1 stand-up shower, there's no bathtub here, but otherwise it's very spacious in here. It's a good sized bathroom for 1. So this being their smallest unit, their smallest 1-bedroom, it's only 35 square meters, so they make really good use of space here. The living room is sort of the dining room and TV area all in one. So they fit a love seat here, but you could probably fit a full couch if you didn't have the end tables and the lighting on each side. And then there is space. I like how they show that there's space for the TV and they put like a 2-seater dining table there. So you do have a place to sit down, have your breakfast, or have a romantic evening dinner with somebody.
Without a doubt, my favorite part of this entire unit would be the air conditioner that we have up here, aircon, I guess as we call it in Metro Manila. And these are the inverters, so it's gonna be affordable on the electricity side, relatively speaking. And there are 2, one out here and then there's one in the bedroom. Both are controlled by the panel that Erin showed you.
The living room's on the small side, but the bedroom feels really spacious to me. Right away you walk in and you've got 3 doors to a closet that's against the wall. And there's even room for some custom shelving between the closet and the end of the unit. And there's that AC that Phil was talking about. keep you cool. And also plenty of space to have a TV so you can watch some television while you're in bed. That's my favorite thing to do. And they've put a queen size bed in here, but I think there's definitely room for a king. Because they also, in addition to the bed, have decent sized nightstands and even gaps between them and the bed and the wall. So yeah, put that king in there. And I really like how they decorated this place. It's really cute. And I know Colt's been walking around touching all of the plants, so he likes the plant decorations too. But the best part of the bedroom is probably that you can walk out to your balcony from it. Oh, step out into the fresh air. That's not fresh. That's not fresh at all. No, they've closed this off just for the model, but you have an idea of the balcony space that you're gonna be having. Let's get back inside.
Hey, pros for this place, in my opinion, number one, I like how much stuff comes standard. Even the built-ins in here, a lot of this, it's gonna make it look like a really nice unit. Downside is it's definitely gonna be too small for us. We need at least a 2 or 3 bedroom, so we're gonna have to look at the other one. But price on this one, by the way, 13 million pesos, give or take, which puts us at right around 225,000 USD. So very affordable compared to a lot of the stuff we've seen. But let's check out the 2-bedroom unit.
Ciryl said they were originally selling this unit, this floor plan, for 7 million. So that's almost half of what it's going for now. But she said that it went like flying out the door. Like people were booking it, paying for it, buying them, purchasing those units, and they were gone in an instant. They had to raise the prices to keep up with demand, and it really says so much about the market here and what's going on right now. The prices seem to just keep going up and up and up.
And right around the corner, there's a 2-bedroom apartment. Oh, it's much bigger. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so cool.
This is much bigger. It's 110 square meters, which is 3 times the size of the first unit we saw. And you walk in right away, you're in the living room, but the balcony is also right next to the door when you walk in. So you have your little outdoor space right there, and these windows, you're gonna get that sunlight coming in. Again, they have a love seat set up, but you could do a big couch. You could even do a sectional here if you wanted, and a nice big dedicated area for television, and very spacious dining area. So they've got this set up here for, I think, 4 seats, but it could definitely be a 6-seating dining table.
And I would call this one open concept because there is an opening for the bar over here. Otherwise, this would very much be a galley kitchen. But with it open, and I'm assuming these are cabinets up above. Oh yeah, with the little LED lighting under here too, that's cool. Yeah, one strip of the cabinets up above, but this is really good, I think, for entertaining because it's so open. You can see the TV from almost any corner in this entire room, so if you're doing a big game party or a movie night or something like that, this would be a great layout. Having 6 people be able to sit at the table right there makes that a whole lot more functional than that little 2-top over in the 1-bedroom unit. I would go with a much larger couch if I was doing this. Maybe even a sectional because there's plenty of room for it in here, and then you could have a lot more seating.
You know what? I just realized I was thinking that was the front door over there, but that's just staged. That would just be a wall. The front door is actually over here. So you would walk into the kitchen, and I like that much better. Much more counter space, so much counter space. They've got a coffee machine sitting out along with a microwave. The other unit, I'm not sure if there'd be space for that. And a much bigger sink here. I like those big single bowl deep sinks. A bigger stovetop that looks just like the one we have in our apartment now. And an oven. And I'm assuming that the refrigerator is also not included in this one as well.
Do we get the sponge?
No.
I'm sure that they would throw one in for you, buddy.
Yay!
You know what it's for, though?
Scrubbing off
dishes.
the... Right. I know, but it's mainly, one second. It's mainly to scrub off the bottom, the char on the bottom of a pan.
So that means you're gonna have to start doing dishes, though. Well, this is a very unique knife holder. Look at that. What a cool design. It's like you just throw them down anywhere.
Ooh.
Pretty cool, right?
Would you like to buy something?
And look, this kitchen has pasta too. Colt's gonna be psyched about that. And I like these jars too. These are neat little containers.
They have granola too.
Yeah, but don't eat
Bowtie
it.
pasta is my favorite type of pasta in the entire world. And this is the helper's room. It's pretty small and crowded, but it's just so that helper can sleep here so she doesn't have to go from her house to here every day. So there's a bathroom that has everything you need, a shower, a toilet, and like a trash can and all the appliances. There's a washing machine so they can wash their clothes. So they pretty much live here. There's air conditioning, of course, which is great. And this nice twin bed. I believe it's twin. Yes, it's like it's a pretty nice bed. It's all you'd expect for a helper's room. And you got a nice plant. And yeah, it's a pretty nice helper's room. But at our apartment, our helper sleeps at her house with her kids. So I would probably make this into like my gaming room or my gecko room. I don't know.
Let's check out these bedrooms. The first one in this hallway is the second bedroom, the spare room. And it's a good size. It's about the same size as the master of the other one, maybe a little bigger. And it has its closet, 3 doors to open up here. And this one has some built-ins, so some shelves and 2 little drawers down there. And these 2 doors, hanging, and a nice blue robe. I'm the kind of person that wears a robe around the house. I like that. You could definitely, very easily fit a queen or a king bed in here. And there's lots of space for built-ins. I'm sure that this is in addition to the base price of the unit, but they do have these built-ins here, space for the television, and a lot of space to put a desk or a vanity. I love the idea of having a vanity in your bedroom or your bathroom. Oh, and this bedroom has the second of 3 different entrances to the balcony. So it seems like this balcony is like a really long stretch. It goes from the living room to this bedroom to the bedroom we'll see next.
I asked Ciryl, and turns out the 3 cabinets or the armoire kind of thing for the closet on the end, that's included. The stuff that's under the television here and even the vanity, that would be extra. The shelving would be extra. The air conditioning, aircon, is included. That's the most important thing to me.
This bedroom has a bathroom, but it's not an ensuite. It's this hall bathroom, which would be good for guests too. And it's a full bathroom, looks like the same size as the other one, with the full shower and sink and toilet and just, plenty of space to put your arms out. So much space here!
So this is the master bedroom. There's a queen size bed over here with a TV that you can watch while you're in bed. There's a balcony over there, a vanity, a giant vanity with a giant wall mirror. Here is like the vanity area, or you could just turn into your desk. You can put like an Xbox or like a computer over here. The closet is over here. There's a little shoe cubby over here. They have a shower, a toilet, and a sink with a cup for toothbrushes and soap dispenser.
This really is a big bedroom. Even if you did put a king-size bed in here, there'd still be tons of space on each side, like from the bed to the balcony, a lot of space. And then over here, it's like there's a whole other room, like a sitting area.
The air conditioner's right up here.
I feel like Phil is obsessed with the AC. But me, I'm obsessed with shoes. And this has a shoe rack that's on the other side of the walkway from the closets, right before the bathroom. So it's great that this is an ensuite. And the shower's a lot bigger too. It's good size.
So the price on this one is about 36 million pesos, which is somewhere in the 600s for US dollars. And that's just the price for towers C and D, which will be next year and the following year. If we wanted to get into one this year, that would be towers A and B, and those are even pricier because probably gonna be higher demand right now. They're the earlier projects, so that's gonna be the most expensive way to go. That's gonna be somewhere in the 700s for US dollars and whatever the equivalent is for pesos.
They don't only have condo units here, they also have the single family detached. They don't really have the houses, but they have lots available still. And I'm super, super intrigued by this area. I think it's called McKinley Village. Maybe I'm wrong, but Ciryl says that these houses are worth about 2.4 million USD. So it's a pretty pricey neighborhood.
That's surprising because none of the houses look very big.
Wah, wah. We're gonna take these monkeys, get a grab. We're gonna grab a grab, but we wanna say thank you so much, Ciryl, for showing us another awesome property here. And it's so good to see you. Always so happy and friendly. And if you wanna get in touch with Ciryl and look at some units, then we'll put that in the description below.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, we mentioned before, our grab on the way here was only 5 minutes. So basically, BGC is here, McKinley Hill is here, and between us is the Manila American Memorial Cemetery. I probably have all those words mixed up, but it's just these gorgeous grounds that pay tribute to fallen soldiers and missing soldiers from the World War II era. That wasn't even 5 minutes, that was more like 3 minutes. And we're right here on High Street, on 5th and High Street, which is like the action, where they have a lot of festivities. They close off the street on the weekends right here, which blows my mind because as you notice, there's so much traffic here. And we're right by one of our favorite spots for lunch. Kids, you guys gonna go to the food court?
Yeah.
All right, we're on our own, Phil.
And I'm in the mood for La Picada and a little cocktail to go along with it. How does that sound to you? Good?
La Picada is where we spent our New Year's Eve with the Ocampos. We had a table right on the balcony on the corner. The weather is so nice in December, January, February. So being outside was perfect, especially in the evening. We had a view of the stage. It was like the biggest celebration and it was so much fun. And we got it all on an episode. So if you want to check out our New Year's Eve episode, we'll put it somewhere.
Hello. They have a fantastic dark and stormy here, which is rum and ginger beer and lime typically. But they have a very special version of it that's got like some homemade ginger something. Let's see. Don't pop a rum, fresh pressed ginger juice. So like the real deal, ginger juice. That's nuts. Lime, I'm surprised they don't do calamansi. At least I think of those as being the same, but mostly because of the color. I think they probably don't taste that much alike actually. And then ginger ale, not ginger beer. That's unusual. Ginger beer is brewed and ginger ale is just a soda, but it's delicious.
Phil Lockwood, everybody, our resident bartender. I'm just gonna do the sangria. I love a good red sangria. Not too much citrus fruit. This one's got apple, orange, passion fruit, and red wine.
I just realized that La Picada is one of our favorite places in BGC and it's Spanish. And one of our other new favorite places that Mom Duty, the Ocampos, introduced us to is Las Flores, which apparently is also Spanish. So two of our favorite places to go and have cocktails are Spanish in BGC in the Philippines. Interesting.
Si. Yes. Hi, thank you.
Anything for you, sir?
Thank you. This is a little piece of ginger candy. Sticky. Very, very good. I'm pretty sure that's homemade ginger candy.
Cheers to our ice cold drinks, and we're gonna tell you about our ice cold trip.
Holy cow, that's so good on a hot day like this. Can't believe we're sitting on the patio. But honestly, I think what we're doing is trying to get as much warmth as we possibly can in right now, because with our upcoming trip to Antarctica, it is gonna be freezing cold. Now, by the time you see this episode, there's probably a 99% chance you've already missed out on our Antarctica expedition. It's our very first what they call influencer trips or group trips, basically organized by us working with a travel partner, and then we share with our community and we try to get as many people as we can handle to come along on the adventure with us. So we're gonna have up to 40 people on our group going to Antarctica. So starting December 4th, we're all going to be meeting up in Buenos Aires, Argentina for 3 nights in that beautiful city. And then we're taking a chartered aircraft down to Ushuaia on the southernmost tip of South America catching one of the most luxurious cruise ships you can imagine. This one happens to be an icebreaker, and we're gonna cross the Drake Passage, 2 days down, about 11 days in Antarctica, exploring everything from the wildlife to just the beautiful scenery, being able to step on land. This is going to be our very first time on the 7th continent, and it's a bucket list adventure for most people who are going along. So like I said, it's probably sold out by the time you see this episode, but if you want to learn more, we'll probably still have that landing page up on our website for a little while. That is followabc.com/Antarctica. But let's get to the new, more important thing. That's only the first influencer trip that we put together. We're already working on our second one, and this one is going to be in the Philippines. We have almost no clarity on this one yet, and we really need to know what you, as somebody who might want to go along on the trip, would be interested in doing. So what we have lined up on our website right now at followabc.com/Philippines trip is a survey form where you can tell us a little bit about your ideal dates and the places you might like to go, the types of activities that you might want to partake in. That way it gives us a better idea of what most of the people would like to do, and from there we're going to work with our incredible partner, Guide to the Philippines, to put together an epic Philippines trip. You'll get to travel with us, we'll get to travel with you. It's gonna be probably one of the coolest Philippines adventures we can all do together, and we're super excited about it. Our plan is to continue to do group trips like this over and over and over. So we do have a whole section on our website called Travel With Us where we're always gonna list these. So maybe bookmark that page and definitely follow us on social media so that you can see when we announce new upcoming trips.
One of the things that really motivate us about traveling, and maybe specifically about traveling throughout the Philippines, are all of the wonderful comments we've gotten from people who say that we've inspired them to travel. And that really hit us in a different way. I didn't realize how that would make us feel, to think that our adventures have inspired others to go on their own adventures. And we know how fulfilling it is to travel. And especially if you're Filipino or Filipina, to travel and experience your own country, things you haven't discovered yet. There's so much to be proud of here. And we love the idea of maybe being a little bit of a part of that for you. So please come and travel with us.
So even though Aaron and I are going to sit here and contemplate yet another option for us to invest in real estate here in the BGC area, this weekend we are flying out of the BGC area, heading to Iloilo, and what's the other island called, baby?
Guimaras, mangoes.
And Guimaras for the Mango Festival. If you've followed our channels for any period of time at all, you know how much Brooklyn and Aaron love mangoes. This has been on our Philippines bucket list for a very long time, so we're super excited to get down there and truly experience it in person. If you want to see it in real time, make sure you follow us on our socials. We just set up new profiles specific to Live the Philippines, so you can follow us on TikTok, Threads, Instagram, and of course, on YouTube.
Our username is Live the Philippines on each one of those. So if you want to see me devour mangoes, I can't wait! Then follow us there, and do not forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode. Mangoes.
And today we are specifically going to check out the McKinley West. Did I get that right? Park McKinley West.
Welcome
Do you know what it's called? Mortar and pestle.
Grinder.
Mortar, pestle.
Now Phil's a comedian.
Oh, my life flashed before my eyes. I had my fingers here in the door.
Yeah.
I do. It's so hot. Oh. They just brought us a little surprise dessert. It's a crema. But it's so delicious. It's got a berry compote on top. Reminds me so much of a creme brulee. It's a citrus custard with some sugar that's caramelized and burnt on top, and then the jam compote, the berry compote. Sorry. Woo!